to hit the hardwood on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV for the Boys and Girls 63rd District Tournament live from Vanceburg as Russell, Greenup County, Lewis County, and Raceland all set their sights on a trip to Johnson Arena and the 16th Region Tournament next week in Moorhead. Now let's go courtside for Countdown to Tip-Off as the Cool Hits Sports Network proudly presents the Boys and Girls 63rd District Tournament live from Vanceburg on Cool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from Vanceburg and what they call the jungle. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here as we get you ready for the 63rd District Girls Championship game. As Russell 20-11, the top seed in the district tournament, they'll hook up against Lewis County 22-8, who picked up their program best 22nd win with a win over Greenup County on the Monday night. Russell, a little sloppy first half, a much different second half against Raceland. They won 60-36. And this one is a meeting that we all kind of expected to see. And it's one that's had a lot of stoppages along the way between Jay Fight and Mandy Lane. This will be the 32nd meeting between the two, and we'll tell you about it a little bit later on throughout this broadcast. For the Red Devils, this is a 60-for-60 special, if you will. A win here tonight will be their 60th consecutive win in the district of the 63rd. And on the backside of that, it'll also be their 8th consecutive district championship, dating back to when it all started in 2016. Let's step aside for a break. When we return, we'll preview the matchup. We'll get you ready for tip-off as we get you ready for Lewis County and Russell on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
At First and People's Bank and Trust, we're not only your home office, we're your hometown bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, even your relatives.
Good morning and welcome to First and People's Bank. How can I help you?
I'd like to cash a check today.
Thank you. You have yourself a great day.
Come see us at First and People's Bank and Trust, where we'll treat you just like a friend. Whether you're buying your first house, your second house,
and discover the true wellness lifestyle. Dr. Terry Meredith is a member of Great Doctors of Chiropractic and has helped many in the Ashland area experience natural healing without surgery or drugs. If you're looking for a skilled chiropractic doctor, visit meredithchiropractic.com, call 329-8158, or visit Dr. Meredith's office at 2120 Carter Avenue in Ashland.
Back here in Vanceburg on the Cool Hits Sports Network, getting you ready for Lewis County and Russell in the 63rd District Championship game. This one's got all kinds of things that's connected to it. When you go back and you look at the history between Jay and Mandy, again, Jay took over in the program in 2010, Mandy in 2009. This is the 32nd time these two teams have hooked up under the head coaching side of Jay Fight and Mandy Lane. Jay had some superior programs back in the mid-2010s. They won the district championship in 14 and 15. And in 2015, that's the last time someone other than Russell has won a 63rd district championship. That last one was February 26, 2015. Since then, Russell has not lost a district. Now, they have lost their last district game that came in the regular season. That was back on January the 9th, 2016. That was a 48-46 triple overtime thriller over in Raceland. But the district crown has lived with the Red Devils since. Speaking of Jay and Mandy, Mandy leads the series 22-9. She's 6-2 against Jay in the district championship games. And all of that kind of turned there after that 2016 campaign started this long run. Jay was actually leading the series for a long time until Russell got on that hot streak that they've been on. And now here tonight, trying to make it 8 in a row. Can they do it and punch their ticket in as a champion into the 16th region tournament next week over at Moorhead? That's what we wait to find out here this evening. This place is jam-packed. We've got 20 minutes before tip-off, and it's baby standing room only on the Russell sideline. The Vanceburg sideline has been filled in since about probably about 15 after 6. They probably told the last person out of town, close the lights down, turn off the traffic lights. Nobody's going to be out this evening. Everybody's here tonight in this gymnasium. It is going to be a phenomenal matchup. Let's step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll continue previewing our matchup. We'll take a look at the Russell Lady Red Devils as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, mission strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Founding attorney Tracy Fry is a lifelong resident of Russell and Flatwoods. She briefly practiced law in Huntington before returning to her hometown and starting her own firm. Her associate attorney, Marie Elizabeth Troxler, is a lifelong resident of Ashland. We practice regularly in the local courts of Greenup, Boyd, and Carter counties. We welcome inquiries from surrounding areas. Fry and Troxler attorneys at Law 606-833-8400.
Back here on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hit Sports Network, getting you ready for Russell and Lewis County here in the 63rd District Championship game. Only district champs we've got so far is out of the 64th. Ashland fell to Boyd County last night, so the Lions will be the representative out of the 64th. We've got the 62nd and the 61st that's also playing tonight, and then the boys will play tomorrow night. We'll get the 64th boys tonight, as Ashland and Boyd County will match up in that one as well over in Cannonsburg. Let's take a look at the first time these two teams met. That was here in the Jungle on January the 6th. 56-33 whipping by Russell. And that was a night Shaylin Steele scored her 2,000th point. They honored her during the game. It came late in the contest, but it was one-sided Russell. 37-14, they led it after the halftime mark. Steele dropped in 21 points, had 8 rebounds. Kennedy Darnell added 9 points and 6 boards for Russell. They put everybody on the bench in that ball game late in that one. And it was, again, Sarah Paige Weddington, she was the only player in double figures for Russell, or for Lewis County, but they just simply could not figure things out that night. Russell did a really good job. They fronted her, didn't get the ball in easily. Help side defense was there, and they really kept Lewis County guessing in that ball game. Will they execute the same type of defense tonight? That's going to be the question. But what they do, because obviously you're playing with you've basically what you call got a safety net tonight. You got nothing to lose. You're going to the regional championship. You've played the difficult game. That's the game Monday night when it's win or jerseys get taken up. Tonight you're playing on house money. You know you're in the regional tournament. It's just, are you going to go in as a district champion or a district runner-up? And some would argue that there are some available options that could favor a runner-up, but obviously you want to go in as a champion. But this year, more than any, we've talked about this so many times, that you're going to see a situation to where one team out of the top 4 throughout the region that we've talked about, between Rowan County, Russell, Boyd County, and Ashland, those are going to get some form of a favorable draw that's going to basically skew the outcome, we think. And that's, again, we're talking about, armchair quarterbacks type of stuff, but that's what we're talking about. But, again, this thing is going to be a phenomenal event. We can't wait. Region Draw Show is Saturday morning from Morehead State. Jim Force and I will be with you. Coach Hager Easterling will be joining us as well from Morehead State. We'll be live from there. We'll bring you the brackets, set everything up. We'll talk with coaches. We'll preview our matchups, and then we'll tell you about all the coverage that we've got coming up starting next Monday over at LST Johnson Arena. All right, let's step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at Russell and that second meeting that happened over in Flatwoods as we continue here on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Tri-State Ophthalmology and Tri-State Surgery Center say good luck to all teams in the basketball tournament. Doctors John Gross, Carter Gussler, Josh Gross, and Josh Daniel provide surgical and medical management of eye disease, including cataracts, glaucoma, dry eye, and diabetes. Dr. Josh Gross is now performing LASIK surgery. Call 606-324-2451 to schedule a free LASIK consultation. Good luck to all the teams in the basketball tournament.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
All drivers are not as careful as you are, and Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance in Flatwoods reminds you to drive carefully at all times. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, and health, contact Kurt Robinson Insurance. With over 28 years as a State Farm agent, phone 836-3011. Auto quotes available 24/7 at 836-3011. Kurt Robinson Insurance, 1114 Belfont Road in Flatwoods.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you're facing a serious or life-limiting illness,
Community Hospice can help you learn about care that brings you and your loved ones comfort, love, and respect. With the help of Community Hospice, you can focus on what's most important, enjoying life together and living as fully as possible. For more information on how we can help, contact Community Hospice at 606-329-1890 or visit our website at chospice.org. Community Hospice, the comfort of home.
Back here at the Jungle, getting you ready for Lewis County and Russell in the 63rd District Championship game. Just inside of 10 minutes to go before we tip this one off. And again, the daunting task tonight for Russell, or for Lewis County against Russell, I should say, is finding a way to knock off the champs, okay? Again, it's the old adage of what Ric Flair says, to be the man, you got to beat the man, or in this case, the ladies. But nobody's been able to do it. It's not happened since 2016. Nobody in the 63rd District has knocked off Russell. 59 consecutive, that's the number. They're chasing number 60 tonight and adding in number 8. Their 8th district championship is what they would go with here if they can pull this one in. But the second time these two teams hooked up, this one was over in Flatwoods. That was a 64-53 victory. Steele dropped 21. Sarah Page Weddington added 22 and 10 for Lewis County. Liv Campbell dumped in 14. Both teams shot the ball very well that night. Lewis County 54%, Russell 51%. But Russell was able to use its athleticism to really get things out a little bit fast in transition, and that's the kind of style that they want to play. If Lewis can get this down in a slow it down type of game, grind it out, first 1 to 40 wins, I think that certainly plays into their factor. The biggest thing I see that Lewis has got to figure out a way to get going here today is they've got to find a way to get Sarah Page Weddington involved early and often. The biggest thing that's going to have that happen is if the long-range shots start falling. Can Liv Campbell, can Maddie Johnson, can Caitlin Arnold, Caitlin Gilbert jumping off the bench, can they find a way to toss in a couple of threes that's not going to allow those players to sag off and help whenever Weddington's down on the post? That's the big key that I put in the game for Lewis County tonight offensively. Now, on the backside of that, you've got to figure out a way to slow down Shaylin Steele. And it's I think every coach has talked about it so much. She's a player that you're not going to stop her. You have to contain her and keep her in check. You can't let her run away and go get 30 points. You keep her around the 18 to 22 point mark, you're probably doing good. But at the same time, the other pieces to the puzzle, the Bella Quinn, Josie Atkins, those pieces, you can't let those go get in double figures. And that's something that is going to be a task here this evening as we continue through this ball game. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll get you ready for tip-off. Lewis County and Russell in the 63rd District Championship after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-through. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup.
Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Lewis County Middle School Junior ROTC program. Let's get the young ladies' names that we've talked about throughout the week. They have done a phenomenal job. Miss Alexa Arnold, Maya Burris, Cheyenne Wolfenbarger, and Courtney Carpenter. They have just finished up competitions in which they won the Kentucky and Ohio state championships. And talking with Jack Likens, the principal here at Lewis County High School, they are ranked 8th in the nation in junior ROTC programs. Those young ladies do a phenomenal job, and it's been really awesome to watch them all week long with the presentations of the colors. They are in step. They are one cohesive unit when the 4 ladies walk out there, and they do a phenomenal job representing our great nation. So getting things ready to go as both teams finishing up their final pregame adjustments and conversations that they want to have. Russell just now getting out of the locker room. Lewis County getting ready to take the floors again. So we're going to take our final break. When we return, it's Lewis County and Russell for the 63rd District Championship, and a coverage is coming at you right after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Stride Prosthetics is your go-to leg maker for your prosthetic limb needs. Stride is a full-service prosthetic company providing home visits to give you that extra help you need. Located in Flatwoods, Kentucky, Stride practitioners are not just licensed but fully certified by the Board of Certification Accreditation. Call 836-LEGS, that's 836-LEGS, to talk to certified practitioner Nick Wheeler about making your prosthetic leg to get you back doing the things you love. Come see me, 905 Belfont Road, Flatwoods, Kentucky, 836-LEGS.
What are the keys to better healthcare? At SOMC, we start by putting it right at your fingertips. Now you can have a virtual visit with your SOMC provider right through your personal online patient portal. And with our convenient app, you can use your tablet or your smartphone to have a virtual visit safely, just about anywhere. Ask your SOMC provider whether a virtual visit is right for you. Southern Ohio Medical Center. Very good things are happening here.
This place is electric. What an atmosphere we have right now as both teams are on the floor going through their final warm-ups. Good look there at the Lewis County cheerleaders. A hat tip to our crew tonight. Down on the courtside cameras, Felicia Collier and Ben Spicer. They'll be bringing you all the great looks from courtside. And then, of course, our executive producer for tonight's game is Mr. MJ McKay. This place is jam-packed. The student section is rolling out the door. We've got both bands in attendance. So we're going to have some great band duels here tonight between Lewis and Russell. And this one's for all the marbles here in the 63rd. We will have all of the coverage in post-game. We'll have interviews from the court. We'll watch the nets come down. And, of course, we'll pass along any scores that we get throughout the night of other games that's in action. So, again, all the girls' teams will finish up this evening. 64th girls played last night. 64th boys play tonight, and then the boys all play there tomorrow evening. And then Saturday morning over at Morehead State, we will have the 16th Region preview show right here on Cool TV. Jim Forrest and I, along with Coach Hager Easterling, will talk with head coaches, make our picks, break down the field, and see who we think is going to represent the 16th Region at the state tournament. So getting things ready to rock and roll here, and will meet our starting lineups. Russell is the visitors on the scoreboard tonight due to Lewis County playing home, so Russell will be in the dark jerseys this evening. And we are about ready to meet our starters. So let's go courtside and do that now. So we'll start first with Russell and head coach Mandy Lane. They come in with a record of 20-11. And right there you hear the crowd already getting rowdy in this one. Here's your starting lineup for the Russell Red Devils, starting at guard, a 5'4" junior, number 2, Shaylin Steele. She's joined by a 5'3" junior, number 3, Bella Quinn. Rounding things out in the backcourt, a 5'7" freshman, number 10, Kennedy Darnell. In the front court, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Hannah Sanders. And rounding things out, a 5'7" senior, number 15, Josie Atkins. Again, Steele, Quinn, Darnell, Sanders, and Atkins, the starting 5 for Mandy Lane's Russell Devils. In the blacks tonight, maroon letters outlined in gold and the maroon numerals on the front and the back. Now it's time to get loud inside this gymnasium as the crowd comes to its feet. Decibel levels have already gone over 100 several times this evening, and it's getting ready to get louder. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Lewis County Lions. Head coach Jay Fight, 22-8. That's a program best. It'll look like this in the backcourt, a 5'5" junior, number 4, Maddie Johnson. She's joined by a 5'3" sophomore, number 10, Caitlin Arnold. Rounding things out in the backcourt, 5'8" senior, number 24, Liv Campbell. In the front court, 6' sophomore, number 50, Carrie Ann Highfield. And in the middle, 6' senior, number 12, Sarah Paige Weddington. Again, Johnson, Arnold, Weddington, Campbell, and Highfield. In the red, white, and blue tonight are the Lions, Lady Lions across the chest in blue with the red numerals on the front and the back. Jay Fight coaching in the boot tonight. He injured his left calf muscle. So he tried to go without the boot earlier this week. That didn't work out too well. So he has to wear the boot tonight. So he's moving very gingerly on the floor as this game gets ready to get underway. Russell will work it from right to left as I view it. Here's Dave Anderson in for the tip-up. Ball's tipped into the backcourt. Russell had it for a second. Lewis County's got the basketball. Here we go. Liv Campbell into the front court. Stops out top of the key, trying to get it to Highfield. Surveys, goes back door. There's Liv Campbell. She can't corral it. Now does have it. She's tied up on the baseline, though. And out of bounds. First turnover of the basketball game gives it to Russell with 7:42 to play here in the opening period. Here comes Bella Quinn. She'll walk it into the front court as she takes a look at Mandy Lane. Picking up her 300th win as a head coach earlier this month. She's at 282 in her tenure there at Russell. Here's Steele from the elbow, left side, no. Rebound out to Maddie Johnson. Liv Campbell takes it into the backcourt. Working on Kennedy Darnell. She brings it into the front court for the Lions. Still scoreless here. 45 seconds into the ball game. Campbell starting to attack. Being hounded out top by Darnell. Breaks the 5-second call every time, though. Here's a bounce pass off to Arnold down in the corner. Johnson gets it back. Now she starts to attack. Highfield lines up a three. Puts it on the way. Off the mark. No good. Shaylin Steele with a rebound. Here come the Red Devils. Steele feeds it back door to Quinn. Quinn tied up. Gives it up, gets it right back. Nice head fake there. Step back, pulls the trigger. Three's on the way, yes. A Ram Pharmacy triple. Russell's on the board. They lead this one 3-0. All threes brought to you in part by Ram Pharmacy on Greenup Avenue there in Raceland. All free throws tonight by Johnson Chiropractic. And a foul on Russell's Kennedy Darnell. Picks up the foul, her first, team's first. 6:26 to go here in the opening period. Lewis still looking for some points. Here's Johnson near side. Takes it off to Arnold on the wing. Shaylin Steele rushing at her. Arnold spins out, gives it off to Campbell. Campbell started to go dribble drive baseline, pulled it back out now. Weddington at the high post, Highfield playing down low. Campbell centers it up, now takes it off to the left side. Here's Sarah Paige Weddington, rips it through. Spins in the lane left side, drags the back foot, and she walked. Yes, she did. Tried to keep that back foot planted, but couldn't do so. Good look there over the shoulder of Miss Shaylin Steele. Here's Quinn into the front court, hands it off to Darnell. Ball raked into the backcourt. It's a tipped ball. It'll stay with Russell with 5:42 to go. 3-0 our score. Lewis County's had only one field goal they've attempted so far with 2 turnovers. Here's Darnell. Now Steele works off a screen there by Sanders. Little stutter step off the right side. Shot up, no good. Weddington with a rebound. Weddington into the front court. Kicks it out into the corner. Here's a 3-ball on the way. Off the mark, too stiff, no good. Darnell fighting for the rebound. There's Liv Campbell. She's got it, turns and puts it up. No. Darnell fights for the rebound. She pulls it out. And then Russell throws it out of bounds for the first turnover of the basketball game. Russell will jump into a full court press now. Here's Weddington. Here's Atkins all over her, and she'll be whistled for the foul, her first, team second. Maddie Johnson will trigger in. Russell staying in heavy pressure in the backcourt. Weddington takes the inbound. She'll pitch it ahead. They got a 2-on-1. Lob to the back door. There's Highfield. Spins on the baseline. Puts it up off the window. Lewis County's on the board. It's 3-2. Quinn races it into the front court. Stops on the left side. Now off to Steele. She'll pull the trigger. 3 balls on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound out to Weddington. Here's Campbell. Weddington looking at a double team. Johnson straightaway 3, too stiff. Shaylin Steele flies in and takes the rebound away. Still in transition, stops, 16-footer off the right side, no good. Atkins kicks it back to Quinn. She'll pull the trigger, 3's up, no. Nice box out underneath by Sanders. Steele with a 3. That one's in and out. Quinn with the rebound and a putback. Counted and 1. Get the foul on Caitlin Arnold, her first, team's first. Make it 6-2. And then a reach-in foul on Bella Quinn. And a turnover in the backcourt. Inside of 4 minutes to play here in the opening period. Nice take off the right side, no good. Ball tipped away. And then tipped out of bounds again. We're going to have to double check on the score. They've got 6-2 on the scoreboard. I believe that's incorrect. No, check that. That is correct. My mistake. I see where my mistake is. I'll fix it on this one. There we go. Now I'm good. A lot of stuff happening all at once. Here we go. 3:40 rolling here in the first. Johnson gets a screen there from Weddington. Nothing happening. Johnson comes off the left side. Fans it back out. Breaks the separation. Kennedy Darnell is glued to her. Johnson turns on the elbow, tied up. She needs some assistance. Ball's out at midcourt. It's a tie-up. Jump ball. It'll stay with Lewis. 3:14 to play here in the opening period. Kennedy Darnell has gotten after it on the defensive side of things. She is chasing Liv Campbell all over the gymnasium. Here's Arnold. Gabby Oborn checking in, and she's going to pick up a foul. She comes in for Josie Atkins. That's the team's 4th foul. Here's Campbell tied up on the baseline. Darnell in transition. Quinn, nice crossover, stops on the left elbow. 15-footer from the left side is good. Makes it 8-2. And Jay Fight wants a 30-second timeout. 2:42 to play here in the first period. Russell races out. Kind of almost a little bit of what you saw in the first game. Good basketball game starting off here. Back underway. Here's Weddington. Shaylin Steele working on her, now to Campbell. Arnold on the near side. Atkins checking back in, replacing Hannah Sanders. Ball raked around. Arnold has it, falls down, and then we'll get a jump ball, and that'll give the basketball back to Russell. 2:06 to play. (8-2) our score. Russell 3 for 9 from the field. Lewis County 1 of 6. Here's Quinn from the right side. Three's on the way. Front iron short. There's Maddie Johnson into the front court. Arnold out of the corner. Tries to throw it into Weddington. It goes into the hands of Highfield. Now to Johnson down in the corner. Skip past Arnold. Nice rake through. Arnold stops, fires up a shot, too stiff off the backside. There's Campbell with a follow, won't go home. Shaylin Steele in transition off the Quinn, good. 10-2. Approaching 1 minute to go here in the first. Johnson hounded by Quinn. Gabby Oborn with a steal on the far sideline. Raked out of bounds. It'll stay with Russell on the far side. Caitlin Gilbert coming on as Maddie Johnson will step off. Courtney Fitzpatrick checking in for her first action for Russell. Here's Steele. Spins in the lane, stops, had the ball hit from behind. It goes into the hands of Highfield. (10-2) our score. Arnold trying to handle the pressure, gets it off to Campbell. Looks it inside, trying to get it to Weddington, throws it into a double team. Here's Fitzpatrick loose into the paint. Fouled on the way up, she'll shoot two. That's on Highfield, her first. Team second. And Courtney Fitzpatrick to the free throw line for 2. 71.4% free throw shooter. First one is up, no good. One more for Fitzpatrick. That one finds its mark. Now Russell will show that diamond press. Campbell tries to go backdoor. There's Shaylin Steele. Nearly took it away on the baseline. Shot up by Gilbert is no good. Rebound, Shaylin Steele. 14 seconds to go in the first. 11-2 Russell. Steele stops in the paint. 10-footer's good. Her first points, 13-2. 3 seconds, Campbell. 25-footer at the horn, off the glass, no good. And that takes us to the end of the first period. Russell in front, 13-2. Quarter 2 when we return after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
(13-2) our score after one. Russell rolling in this one early on. Lewis County has the basketball to start the second period. Here we go. Lewis County 1 of 10 in the first quarter, and here's another turnover. Here's Quinn. Little stutter step off the right side. Turns, gives it out to Steele. Straightaway 3 on the way. No. Darnell with a follow, and she's fouled. So Kennedy Darnell will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is on Maddie Johnson. That's her first, team's third. And Kennedy Darnell, 52.8% free throw shooter, to the line for 2. First one is up, is good. Darnell with her first points of the evening. 14-2. It's up there as well. Maddie Johnson gets it across, looks at a double team, tries to kick it ahead, and another turnover. 8th turnover of the basketball game. Still in front court. Looks it off near side, Darnell. Darnell finds a seam to the rack, off the window, good. Timeout. Lewis County, another 30-second stoppage, 17-2. As Lewis County right now just trying to find some way to settle things in. Russell has found its kind of mojo there in the turnovers. They forced 8 turnovers in the contest. Lewis County 10% from the field. 1 of 10, that is. And it has been all Russell in the word go. Well, you talk about the last time that Mandy Lane lost in district play. It was on January 9th, 2016, excuse me. Over at Raceland, Ron Keaton was the man that was coaching the Rams that beat her. It was a 48-46 triple overtime thriller at the Palace. And what were times like in 2016, you ask? Well, Apple just released the iPhone 7. Pokemon Go had really just started picking up. The Cubs won their first World Series since 1908. A dozen eggs was $1.68, and the price of a gallon of gas was $2.14. Oh, yeah, some guy named Kobe, the Mamba, played his last game as a Laker that season as well. That's the things that went down in 2016. That's the last time that Russell lost. 59 games and counting. Trying to make it number 60 and an 8th consecutive district championship. Here's Johnson, a 3-ball up, no good. Still with a rebound. Here come the Red Devils, up by 15. Quinn all alone, 3-ball from the corner, got it. Quinn has 13. It's 20-2. Here's the pressure coming. Arnold out of the corner. Josie Atkins all over her. Skips it out top of the key now to Campbell. Campbell sags it out to the far sideline. Gives it up, gets it right back. Wanting to go to Weddington inside. Sanders playing a little sag defense behind her. Now she's got it, spins in the lane. Shot is up, no good, too stiff. Rebound goes out to Hannah Sanders. Here's Steele in transition, slows things down on the near sideline. Tries to kick it off underneath. Had it kick right back to her. That's the game that it has been thus far. Here's Steele, fadeaway jumper on the left side's good. Steele's fourth, and it's a 20-point lead. 5:27 to go here in the first half. Here's Johnson. Tries to get it inside. It's raked down. It goes to Arnold. Arnold off the right baseline. Shot up no good. Weddington with a rebound. Fights, puts it back up and in. 22-4. Quinn kicks it out of the corner. Sanders. Skip past Quinn near side. 5 minutes to play in the half. Quinn gets a screen. Josie Atkins tries to roll. Here's Darnell. Gives it off to Atkins. Atkins curls, throws it off near side, nearly thrown out into the band. Nice save by Sanders on the far sideline. Here's Quinn. She wants another three. It's on the way. It's good. She's unconscious. Timeout, Lewis. 25-4. It's a full timeout back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
It happens at Morning Point of Russell's Senior Living and Memory Care Campus every day. Personalized care plans, assistance with medication, transportation to appointments, and delicious meals. Morning Point of Russell's Personal Care and the Lanterns Alzheimer's Memory Care Campus helps to oversee the uncertainty of caring for an aging loved one. Come see the difference. Schedule your tour today. Visit morningpoint.com to learn more.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Bella Quinn is unconscious. 16 points. She's hit 3 threes, 6 of 8 from the field. She's got 16 of the 25 for Russell, and they lead this one 25-4 with 4:37 to play here in the opening half. Weddington loses it out of her hands on the far sideline. Here's Steele. Drops it off Darnell. Left side shot up, no good. Steele fights for the rebound. She's triple teamed and fouled as she comes away with a basketball. They'll get the foul on Highfield. That's her second, team's 5th. Josie Atkins to trigger in. Gets it off to Quinn. Quinn will attack the basket. No look off to Atkins. Atkins curls in, goes from the left to the right. High arcing shot that falls in. Right now, everything that Russell's throwing up is finding the bottom of the net. And here's another steal in the backcourt. Bella Quinn spins. Atkins with the rebound. Tied up. Darnell back to Steele. Long three. Left side on the way. No. Out to Darnell. She'll kick it back to Quinn. Russell out rebounding Lewis right now, 14-9. Here's Darnell. She wants a three. It's too stiff. There's Shaylin Steele with a follow and a foul. That was on Maddie Johnson, her second, team sixth. And the junior Shaylin Steele will step to the line and shoot two. Still an 80.3% free throw shooter. Tickles the twine on that one as it flies through for her fifth. Gabby Oborn back in as she'll replace Hannah Sanders. Second one on the way is good. 29-4. Russell's going to stay in that press. Campbell takes the inbound. Darnell will meet her at the midcourt stripe. Here's Highfield. Goes inside trying to get it to Weddington, and they'll get a foul on Shaylin Steele on the hold. That's her first, team's fifth. Weddington to trigger in on the baseline. There's Maddie Johnson, blocked away by Shaylin Steele as it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Lewis County. Johnson tight roping that sideline. Here's an entry pass into Weddington. Curls from the left to the right. Off the window, strong take there by Sarah Page. She's got 4 of the 6 Lions points. Quickly in transition. Russell loses it out of bounds as Atkins can't handle the pitch. Only the second Russell turnover in the basketball game, though. And again, they'll jump back in that press. Campbell takes the inbound. Russell retreats. Darnell meets her at the midcourt stripe on that Lewis County logo. Here's Johnson, dribble drop baseline, Steele with another block. Here's Oborn in the lane, lost it on the way up. Now Russell's got to tie up as Oborn forces the jump ball, and it'll stay with Russell after the alternating possession arrow. Caitlin Arnold returning as Gilbert will step out. Here's Quinn, curls from the left. Little stutter step into the lane. Darnell, 3 ball on the way, got it. Kennedy Darnell knocks home the 4th triple of the ball game for the Red Devils, and it's 32-6. Another turnover in the backcourt. Steele takes that one away. Darnell left side, good. There's Johnson. Weddington races it ahead. She's going to the rack, fires it up, and she's fouled on the way up. That's on Shaylin Steele, her second, team's 6th. And Sarah Page Weddington to the line for 2. Free throw up, in and out. Here comes Courtney Fitzpatrick. Mia Atkins and Hannah Sanders back in. As Steele goes off, Josie Atkins will take a seat. And Kennedy Darnell. One more for Weddington. Gets that one home. Weddington with 5. 34-7 as we've got 2 minutes to go here in the opening half as Quinn will come across the midcourt stripe. Here's Mia Atkins out of the corner, and she just double dribbled right in front of our official, Mr. Gavin Ramsey. Good crew on here tonight. Gavin Ramsey, Dave Anderson, and Roy Wright. They've been here. They were here last night, here again tonight, here tomorrow night for the boys championship. We'll have that one over at the big gym at the middle school. Dickie Tiller and Hager Eastland will be on the call for you. Here's Weddington. High post right side. Rakes it through. Fitzpatrick hounding her. Campbell out top of the key, attacks to the left elbow. Johnson takes the pitch back, 90 seconds to go in the half. Here's Campbell, spins free. Little hesitation move, steps through, throws up a prayer, it won't stay home. Had a good look, couldn't get it down. Quinn, nice little shimmy shake off the elbow, fans it back out, she'll reset as we approach 1 minute to go in the opening half of play. Works off a screen there from Sanders. Steps through, slams on the break, and did she walk? We got a jump ball going the other way. Fourth turnover of the basketball game for Russell. They had 12 in the first half against Raceland on Monday night. Mandy Lane wants a 30-second timeout. Boyd leading Ashland 39-30 at the half. That's the 64th District Championship. Good look there. Jay Fide in his timeout, trying to fire his girls back up. Mandy Lane there, just trying to settle the troops down, get them where they need to be to close out this final 64 seconds. Stay tuned with me at the half. I'll check the scoring and stats of this one. We'll pass along any scores from other games that we've got and get you ready for the second half of action here in the girls' 63rd District Championship. Live from Vanceburg. Maddie Johnson trying to get it in. Lobs it out toward the midcourt stripers. Weddington feeds it ahead. Highfield. Highfield lost the handle on the basketball, but corrals it back in. Nice job by her to finish at the rim for her fourth point of the night. Inside of a minute to go. Quinn brings it across the midcourt stripe near side. Let's see if Russell tries to dribble it out for the final shot of the first half. Right now they're playing 5 out. Arnold comes out, applies a little pressure. Quinn will pull the trigger. Another three's on the way. That one's no good. And then a foul from behind. That one's on Fitzpatrick. So the team's 7th. And we should go to the other end and shoot one in the bonus, and we will with Carrie Ann Highfield. Highfield, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Puts that one in the air and connects. One more. 5 points for her. Puts the Lions in double figures for the first time in the ball game. Next one's on the way. That one's off the mark left side, no good. Rebound, Courtney Fitzpatrick. Bella Quinn will take the basketball with 25 seconds and bring it front court. Lobs it off near side to Oborn. Oborn, cross-court pass. Here's Sanders out of the corner, 15 seconds. Atkins wants a three, it's on the way, no, too stiff. Gabby Oborn with a rebound. 8 seconds. Oborn crosses over, attacks into the corner. Sanders, spot up three from the corners on the way, got it! Hannah Sanders buries the 5th triple of the half, and it's 37-10. Russell at halftime here in Vanceburg. We'll take a break. When we return, halftime show here in the 63rd District Championship after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success. You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Halftime here in Vanceburg, 37-10. Russell in the locker room and halfway home to their 60th consecutive win in 63rd District title play, I should say. Trying to get their 8th consecutive district championship. Let's take you back through this one. Russell raced out to a 3-2 lead. An and one by Bella Quinn started her surge, and that started the run. Russell would take it all the way out to 20-2 before Sarah Page Weddington would get a putback. Russell held Lewis County to single digits in the first half until about a minute to go in the first half of play, in which they outscored Lewis 24-8. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll take a look at our statistics and get you ready for the second half. Red Devils lead this one 37-10. Back after this on the Coed Sports Network.
Russell knows we practice our fast and friendly service around the clock.
Raceland knows that First and People's Bank has been safe and secure for over 77 years.
Greenup County knows that First and People's is perfect at serving the families in our community.
We are great at hometown banking.
Yes, Greg, of course we are. We are the home office.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Halftime here in Vanceburg, 37-10. Russell flexing its muscle in this one. Let's take a look at our first half statistics. 44.8% from the field, 13 of 29 for the Red Devils, 5 of 13 from beyond the arc, 38.5%, 85.7%, 6 of 7 from glass. They've turned it over only 4 times in this contest. Bella Quinn pacing the Red Devils with 16. She's thrown in 3 3-pointers, and she's gone 6 of 10 from the field. Kennedy Darnell adding 9. Shaylin Steele with 6. She also leads the team, though, with 8 rebounds in the first half of play. For Lewis County, 21.1% from the field. That's 4 of 19 They've missed all 4 3-pointers, 50% from the free throw line. That's 2 for 4. 12 rebounds, 11 turnovers. Sarah Paige Weddington and Carrie Ann Highfield leading the way with 5 each. Put it all together, 37-10, our score at the half. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll get you ready for the second half of action here in Vanceburg on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Tri-State Ophthalmology and Tri-State Surgery Center say good luck to all teams in the basketball tournament. Doctors John Gross, Carter Gussler, Josh Gross, and Josh Daniel provide surgical and medical management of eye disease, including cataracts, glaucoma, dry eye, and diabetes. Dr. Josh Gross is now performing LASIK surgery. Call 606-324-2451 to schedule a free LASIK consultation. Good luck to all the teams in the basketball tournament.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
37-10, our score here at the half. Russell halfway home to another district championship. Looking at Mandy Lane's resume, her first season in Russell, she went 13-15. 9-19 year 2, that was her worst season of all. 17-14 in year number 3. Missed the tournament all 3 years. Got the district championship for the first time on a 15-17 season in her 4th season. Made the regional tournament in a 26-9 year. That's when they won the regional championship, first one under her, and the first one since 1994 for Russell. That was when they defeated East Carter. Since that point, Mandy Lane in her back pocket, 8 district championships, 10 regional appearances. They went back-to-back in 2020 and 21. Last year, 26-6. And ran into a very stout Ashland team in the region semifinals, in which they fell in that contest. Trying to go back into the region championship tournament that starts next week as a district champion. And again, we'll have the draw and the brackets all coming to you live from Moorhead Saturday morning, right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network. Jim Forrest, Hager Easterling, and myself will be live from Moorhead as we'll break everything down and get you ready for what's coming up next week. All right, second half's underway, and here we go. Russell with a basketball. Working from left to right as I view it. Here's Shaylin Steele, 17-footer from the right side. Yes. Gets the friendly roll for Shaylin Steele, her 8th point. Russell trying to play that heavy backcourt pressure defense, and that's a 5-second violation. Turnover number 12 by Lewis County, and Jay Fight wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside as well. Back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Greenup County Judge Executive Bobby Hall has always been a proud supporter of our youth. From the ag fields and schools to the work world, good luck in all you do. From Greenup County Judge Executive Bobby Hall.
The Greenup Beacon Media Network, free today and tomorrow as a service to our readers, viewers, and listeners. Thank you for your support of the Greenup Beacon print edition, online news site, Greenup Beacon Radio, and Greenup Beacon online video products.
At Carmen Funeral Home for more than 100 years, the original mission of the firm hasn't changed. They've always intended to provide the best and most professional services complemented by the finest products. Carmen Funeral Home, people serving people since 1913, from pre-need to final arrangements. Carmen Funeral Home.
Back here in Vanceburg at the Jungle. There's Shaylin Steele posting up. Tries to feed it off to the far side, and that time she threw it away. Josie Atkins gets on the floor, and then lying on the court was Maddie Johnson. She hauls it up onto her chest, and she's out of bounds. So 2 turnovers right there. Gives it right back to Russell. First time since 1984 that they've held the tournament in this building, by the way. They were really looking for the opportunity of getting to hold it here. Liv Campbell picks up the foul, her first team's first. Shaylin Steele to the free throw line for 2. There was a lot of moving pieces that had to go down to get it here and to be able to play host with it here. First free throw up, no good. Still flirting with a double-double, 8 points, 8 rebounds. Second one on the way, hits the mark. 30-point lead. And now Russell's got to start thinking about putting that running clock in motion. The teams around the region seeing this outcome here, especially as poorly as Russell played in that opening round game, they have looked the part here tonight as one of your region favorites. They put a good one on Lewis County the last time they played in this gymnasium, as Johnson's 3 is up, no good. Rebound out by Atkins. Here's Shaylin Steele, right side 3's on the way, no. Highfield with a nice rebound. Won at 56-33 here back at the first part of February. 64-53. Over at their place at the end of January, excuse me. Here's a lob off to the backside, and that's stolen away. Darnell feeds it off to Quinn. Quinn corrals it in. She's tied up. She'll turn around and pitch it back out toward the middle of the court. Josie Atkins will chase it down. Now Quinn will settle it down. This is the quietest I've heard this building all week. And Sanders buries another triple. Her second 3-ball. She hit the one to end the half. It's a 33-point lead. A stop and a triple here by the Red Devils, and a running clock goes in motion. Johnson, Campbell out to midcourt with a nice stretch. Here's Arnold, tight roping the sideline, kicks it off to Johnson out of the left corner. 3's on the way, too stiff. Josie Atkins with a long rebound off the backside. Feeds it ahead. Sanders left it short. Here's Campbell. Strong move off the left side. Bella Quinn D'ing up on her. Down in the corner, Johnson. Now they'll start to work it back around the horn. And then Josie Atkins steps in and takes that one away to the rack unabated. Puts it up and in. 45-10. And that is your running clock. 35 points. The clock will continue to roll. So this game is going to move a little faster the rest of the way. Gabby Oborn checking into the ball game, replacing Shaylin Steele. Stay tuned with us after the ball game. We'll check the stats of this one. We'll bring you the trophy presentation, talk with both head coaches, maybe a couple player or two. Here's a ball poked out on the near sideline. Here's Kaylin Howard checking in for Bella Quinn. You got to think, if you're Russell, you start moving players in and out, and a lot of those starters are probably done for the night. Here's Courtney Fitzpatrick coming in. Josie Atkins will take a seat. Mandy Lane giving her team a nice high five as they come off the floor. They've got bigger fish to fry. As Darnell pokes this one out of bounds, it'll stay with Lewis. Here comes Caitlin Arnold back in as Liv Campbell will take a seat. Mia Atkins into the ball game for Kennedy Darnell. (45-10). Lewis has not scored here in the third. There's Weddington on the right side. Highfield on the entry pass. Gilbert on the baseline. Floater on the baseline, no. Left it short. Weddington with a rebound. Turns, puts it off the glass. Can't get it to stay home. And then a turnover in the backcourt. Both teams turning it over there on that possession. Mia Atkins from the point. 16th turnover for Lewis, 6 for Russell. Gabby Oborn lines up a triple, pulls the plug, and empties it in. 48-10. 7th Ram Pharmacy 3-ball by Russell in this ball game. Meanwhile, Lewis County has gone 0 for 6. Here's a ball out of bounds on the far sideline on a low pass at the feet of Gilbert. There's Bethany Allen coming on as Hannah Sanders will take a seat. Liv Campbell will check back in on the next stoppage. Howard left side. Oborn wants another triple. It's on the way, no. Highfield with a rebound underneath. Weddington in transition. Steps through off the glass. Strong take, can't get it to stay home. Bethany Allen has it poked out of her hands, though. But right there is her teammate to corral it back in. Inside of 90 seconds of play in the third. Russell has held Lewis County scoreless in this period. Here's Allen out of the corner. Oborn between the rings. Inside Fitzpatrick, nice step through off the window, yes. 40-point lead for Russell. Fitzpatrick knocks that one out of bounds. 47 seconds to go on the running clock. Campbell back in. And who's she going to replace? Arnold's going to step out. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll check all the scoring and stats from this one. Talk with the head coaches, a couple of players. Bring you the trophy presentation. Nice move there by Weddington. She goes up off the window. First points of the third quarter. Goes down with 24 seconds to play in the period. Fitzpatrick, high post. Howard left wing. Three's on the way. That one's way too stiff. Fitzpatrick with a save. And Russell comes away with a basketball. 8 seconds. Two seconds. Here's Allen. Steps through, and that's the end of the third. 50-12 after 3. Fourth quarter when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup.
Back here in Vanceburg. One more quarter to go in this one. But Russell is about to clinch its 8th consecutive district championship and their 60th win against district opponents in a row. Here's Weddington. Breaks it off the left side. Kicks it out to Campbell. Campbell's tied up underneath. Shot up no good. Weddington with a rebound, the stick back. Her 9th point, 6th rebound of the ball game. 50-14. Here's Oborn. Gives it off to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick tied up underneath, and she's fouled. Or is it just kicked out of bounds? Nope, we'll get a foul. We'll get that one on Gilbert. That's our first. Team's second. Howard. Allen, Atkins, Fitzpatrick, and Oborn. And a walk underneath. Fitzpatrick started to attack and didn't get the basketball on the floor. 7th turnover of the basketball game. Big hat tip to my crew. Ben Spicer, Felicia Collier on the courtside cameras. Our executive producer tonight is Mr. MJ McKay. Doing a fabulous job, as they've done all week long. We'll be with you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. 6:35 countdown to tip-off begins over at the middle school, as we'll bring you the boys' 63rd district championship game. Russell and Lewis County in that one. And then we'll put the seedings all together on Saturday morning over in Moorhead. Allen on the wing. Kicks it off to Howard in the corner. She'll dribble out. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Boyd County still in front of Ashland, 49-41. That one in the third. Girls final, Morgan's defeated Elliott County 53-41. Oborn can't get that one to stay home. Rebound rolls off to Campbell. Campbell in transition. Powers herself to the rack, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2. We'll get it on Kaylin Howard. That's her first. And Liv Campbell to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Clock will stop for the free throws. It only stops at a free throw attempt or a timeout. Or an injury, obviously. Campbell, 77.4% free throw shooter, puts it up, and her first points of the night goes through. One more for the senior. Got the both of them to go home. Oborn out of the corner. Curls it to the right side. Kicks it out now to Atkins. Long threes on the way. That's off the mark. Missed everything. She risked that one. The look she wanted, just rushed it. 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Nice little help defense there by Atkins. Campbell dribble drive baseline. Tries to go with a reverse scoop shot. That one won't stay home. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Lewis County. You look at this Russell team, they were under 500 at one point this season as Weddington's fouled on the way to the rack. Look at that one on Fitzpatrick. That's her second, team second. Foul on the floor, so no free throws. They played right before the turn of the new year, played against Cooper, and had one of the ugliest losses ever in the head coaching tenure of Mandy Lane. 29 points. It was the 10th time in her illustrious career that they had scored fewer than 30. Nice move in the lane by Weddington. She's hammered. She's going to shoot two. That was on Fitzpatrick. That's her third. So Sarah Paige Weddington back to the free throw line for two. First one's up is good. 2 days after that Cooper loss, Russell jumped back up, brought in Rowan County, and took Rowan County to the woodshed. Cameron Fleming coming on. Reese Cameron in. And also Lexi Baker. One more for Weddington. Rattles in and out. Here's a three ball from the corner. It's on the way. It's good. Lexi Baker, a Ram Pharmacy three ball. Maddie Johnson wants an answer from the wing. Three's up, no good. Ball tipped around. Weddington comes away with it underneath. She'll turn, put it up off the window. Too stiff. And a loose ball, and it's a jump ball situation. Which way is it going? It's going back to Russell. So the starters coming off for Lewis County with a nice ovation from the crowd here. We'll get all the subs in for you in just a second. So on the floor for Lewis is Caitlin Arnold, Gracie Duncan, Kaylee Stamper, Natalie Gilbert, Michaela Tackett. 2.5 to go. Baker with the basketball out top of the key. Allen. Rouse it out to the right side. There's Carly Boyd. Cameron Fleming wants the lob down underneath. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Russell. So 2 district championships in the books for the girls. Here's a three from the corner. Got it! That's Reese Cameron that puts home the triple. Another Ram Pharmacy three ball. Morgan County, your 62nd district champions. Boyd County, the 64th. Russell's 90 seconds away from being the 63rd, and we're still waiting on a score update from the 61st between Fleming and Rowan. Arnold comes near side. Tackett out of the corner. Ball raked away out top of the key. Gilbert will chase it down to the backcourt. Arnold will take it with 1 minute to play in the ball game. Stay tuned with us after the contest for the postgame show, as this one's knocked out of bounds on the far sideline, as Lewis County has its 19th turnover of the ball game. Ava Marshall comes on, replacing Caitlin Arnold. 40 seconds to play in this one. I would expect Russell will stick this one in the back pocket and just hang on to it. There's a lob underneath. That's Fleming off the window. Good. So much for that. 58 to 17. Tackett Left side long range jumpers up, no good. They'll count it down from 7 and call it a championship. 58-17 is your final score as Russell is your 2023 63rd District champions. Number 60 for Mandy Lane's crew, 8th in a row as the Red Devils are headed off to Moorhead as district champs, as they'll represent the 63rd next week in Moorhead. Post-game show when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
And for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, baby, hold my hand. In other words.
Back here in Vanceburg as Russell picking up its district championship trophy. Their 8th in a row, number 9 for Mandy Lane, with a 58-17 victory here tonight. It was a dominating performance by Russell in this one. They led it 13-2. It was 3-2 in favor of the Red Devils, and they pushed out a 17-0 run in which they took a 37-10 lead to the half. They nearly held Lewis scoreless throughout the third, outscoring Lewis 13-2, the same mark that they did in the first. And then the running clock was in order very early in the third quarter, and 58-17, your final score. All right, we got Ben Spicer standing by with Mandy Lane. Courtside, we'll throw to Ben Spicer.
Joined now by Russell head coach Mandy Lane. Coach, 8 straight district championships. You guys have won 60 straight 63rd district contests. How have you been able to be so consistent over the years?
Again tonight, our defense has just been a mainstay, and our kids, have really bought into what we're doing. We've had supportive parents and my assistant coaches, and it's just been a total group effort.
We can hear how loud it is, a great environment here at Lewis County. How resilient is this bunch to be able to, come here on the road and overcome this?
It's huge. They kind of knew what they were in for, and fortunately for us, we played in a lot of big environments. So this really wasn't anything different tonight, so I'm really proud of my kids.
They say defense wins championships. You guys hold a 20-plus Lewis County win team to 17 points. How were you guys able to be so good defensively again?
I mean, once again, we knew we had to pressure them. We couldn't allow them to shoot wide open threes, and our kids did a great job on Weddington.
How do you feel depth-wise and health-wise heading into the region tournament overall?
I actually feel really good. I feel like we've been able to play a lot of kids. I feel like, knock on wood, that we're pretty healthy. We have a few practices to go, but I'm pretty pleased.
Coach, appreciate your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is Russell head coach Mandy Lane.
Thank you, Ben. Our all-tournament team has been named. Let's pass that along to you. From Raceland, it was Nim Maynard. From Greenup County, Rachel Bush. Lewis County will have Sarah Page Weddington, Liv Campbell, and Caitlin Arnold. From Russell, Shaylin Steele, Bella Quinn, Josie Atkins, and Kennedy Darnell. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our statistics. Some nets are coming down here in just a moment. We'll bring that to you live as we continue after this here on the postgame show on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
That's coming down here tonight at the Jungle, the Russell Red Devils, 63rd District champions with a 58-17 victory tonight over Lewis County. Let's take a look at our statistics in this one. As we'll start first with Russell, 48.8% from the field. That's 21 of 43. 9 of 21 long range, 42.9%. Free throw line, 77.8. They only shot 9. They hit 7. 25 rebounds, 9 on the offensive glass, 7 turnovers along the way. Bella Quinn, 16 points, all of those coming in the first half of action as Russell got the running clock going early there in the third quarter. Shaylin Steele, 9 points, 8 rebounds in this basketball game. Kennedy Darnell with 9. Hannah Sanders with 6 to pace the Red Devils to their 8th consecutive district championship. We'll hold up on the stats. Let's go down to Ben Spicer. He's got Hannah Sanders standing by.
Just getting out to a big start, then the defense. I don't know if you can give me all the secrets to it, but, I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, hey, we are joined now by Hannah Sanders. Sorry, I'm down here talking away. I was a little excited watching this performance tonight. 8 straight district championships. Hannah, you had some big shots here tonight, but take us through it, break us down. How did you and this team get it done tonight once again on this stage?
Well, it definitely comes in practice. Practice hard, you play hard. And we usually practice the team we play. So we just study the team, and that's how we play.
We're talking about the defense. You guys held Lewis County, a very good team, to 17 points tonight. Maybe how are you guys able to be so consistent throughout the season on the defensive side of the ball?
We just know our roles on defense, and we know what we need to do. So we just get it done.
If you had to describe this defense, how would you describe it?
We definitely play aggressive, and we play hard, and just fast defense. Make them move the ball around, don't get shots up.
I feel like you guys are a dangerous team, especially this time of year, because you have so many girls on your team, that can get it done. Not just Bella, not just Shaylin. What do you think that says, when you have 7, 8 girls who can contribute and do it night in and night out?
It definitely helps because we don't get tired as much, and we can just rotate a lot of people in, and it really helps build our team up.
You got the district championship. What do you need to do to get the region championship and go on to state?
Definitely do the same thing we did tonight and just play hard.
All right, well, congratulations. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, that is Hannah Sanders joining us here on the postgame show.
Thank you, Mr. Spicer. We'll get Mandy Lane here in just a moment, or at least we hope. And we'll try to grab a couple other players along the way as the Gabby Oborn trying to stretch up there to get a piece of the net, trying to cut that net down here. Let's jump back into the stats real quick. We'll take a look at Lewis County statistics. 18.8% from the field tonight, 6 of 32. They missed all 7 three-pointers they attempted. 21 rebounds, 19 turnovers. Any night at the office when you have more turnovers than you have points, it's typically a very rough evening. And that was the word go that it was here this evening. Sarah Page Weddington leads the way, 9.7 rebounds. Carrie Ann Highfield had 5 points. All of those was in the first half of action. But Russell showing why it's the class of the 63rd once again. And it's been, it's a dynasty, if you will. It's been 8 consecutive years now. Mandy Lane picking up her 9th district championship. And the question is, did we see this team that we saw here tonight, which is a 180 completely from the team that we saw here Monday night when they kicked it all over the gymnasium in the first half of play against Raceland? And I talked with Coach Lane after the ballgame, and I said, what was the message at halftime? She said, clean it up. That was the first thing she said when she walked in the locker room. They had 4 turnovers the rest of the way. So here tonight they only have 7, and some of those coming late in the basketball game. But in meaningful minutes there in the first half, they only turned the basketball over 4 times. They really got after things and took care of the basketball. But it was that defensive pressure. Make your bucket, jump in that diamond press, turnovers in the backcourt. And that's what this team has been known for year in and year out with Mandy Lane and the way that her team does defensively and so forth. But it's very hard when you have a team that you get a basket and then the next thing you know, it's a team in your face. And here it comes once again. And that's exactly what it has been for this Russell team through the tenure of Mandy Lane. This is the smallest team that she's ever had. And that was something that she talked about in the preseason was, having the lack of post play. But I think that tonight it played out nicely in this one. Mandy just totally dissed me. I'm done. I am so done, Mandy Lane. Nope, I'm done. Yeah. Oh, no, that hurts. That one cuts to the heart, Mandy. Artie's Pizza. Yeah, I'll send you some more pictures of it. Well, one of the things you and I talked in the preseason, and you said this is one of your smallest teams that you've ever had. But on the backside of that, it's probably one of your probably guard-heavy teams. And when you're very guard-heavy, you can get after things defensively. Tonight, ball goes through the net, you jump in that patented diamond press, and that's where things took off.
Yeah, our pressure really got to them. And, I feel like we wore them down. I felt like we did an awesome job on Weddington. I thought Joe and Hannah and Shay and, we'd worked on it the past 2 days, and we work on double down drill a lot. And so, it was just an outstanding effort by my girls.
I go back to the game when you guys played here back in January, and that was the same thing that night. You said you helped on Weddington, you fronted her help from the backside. And when a team can't put the 3 ball down, that allows you to continue to do that. They were never able to shoot you out of that defense.
No, we kept saying to to not allow them to have a good look, you know. Obviously, we couldn't guard everything, but we were still just trying to get a hand up, and I thought we did a really good job of that tonight, and I also thought we sped them up pretty good, which also, as you know, the more you speed up, the harder it is to make those shots.
When you cut the court into 42 feet, how much more deadly does it make this team offensively because of what it can do defensively?
Absolutely. You know, I mean, we've had some teams in our region that have wanted to press us, so we'll be excited. Probably, hopefully, it'll work in our favor when the 42 feet get in place. And, you know, I feel like we have some good depth that we can give kids breaks. And probably there's a lot of great things about the regional tournament, but one of the best is the media timeouts.
Yeah.
The media timeouts actually are really nice.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, but you got to go to 47 feet next week.
Oh.
Yeah, we add 10 feet to the floor, so
That's true.
You're going to push it out there. How does that help you? Does it help you because of – we've talked so much about the spacing on the floor. When you get to the bigger floor, especially teams that like to run and jump, does that help you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think it's a handful to guard Shay and Bella, and, you know, the way that Joe and Hannah and Kennedy and Gab and, you know, and Court and all them have been playing, and the way we've been able to make layups and dive to the block, I mean, I think it definitely becomes a problem.
Bella got things going early on, and I've seen over the last month her confidence level has really started to soar. When you see her, the way that she's been able to play, how much has that helped everybody else around her?
Oh, I mean, it's huge. It's given us that second primary score. You know, like people have said, Shaylin didn't have 10 points tonight, and, you know, we still win by a good margin. So, you know, we've been continuing to work on our offense, and, you know, another kid that really stepped up tonight was Hannah Sanders. I mean, they're going to leave her wide open, and she's going to hit those threes. I mean, anybody that steps and hits shots for us, that's huge.
Kennedy Darnell grew up tonight, and both sides of the basketball. But one of the things I commented so many times, especially in the first half, she locked Liv Campbell down up on the top of the key in that defensive half court.
Yeah, and her defense has improved, and she's put a lot of time and effort. And, you know, she's a super smart kid, so she's really good at position and understanding angles and, you know, things like that. And, you know, offensively right now, you guys are just seeing the tip of the iceberg. She's a really, really nice player.
Well, your score threw this out. The iPhone 7 was released the last time you guys lost in district.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, we've just had a special group. You know, we've been lucky to have kids stay and, you know, buy into what we're doing and in the program. And I've had such supportive administration and, you know, my assistant coaches, like I say. I mean, they work really hard, and, you know, we couldn't do what we're doing without them.
Mandy, congratulations on the win. We'll see you Saturday over Moorhead.
Thank you.
Mandy Lane joining us here in postgame. We'll, Coach Jay Fite down there. Now, Mandy's throwing me some heart signs right now. I don't know. She hurt me. I mean, that hurt bad. So let's grab Jay down there, and we'll get Jay up here and get some commentary for him real quick. Now, the question is, how quickly can Jay get up here? And he's in a boot, like I said. Injured his calf muscle. I was talking to him before the game. Had a situation at school in which he had to basically lend his assistance, and in the process of trying to spring into assistance, he tore his calf muscle. So Jay went he was in dress shoes on Monday night, and it killed him. He wanted to do dress shoes tonight, and he said he couldn't even get his foot in the shoe. So he's in the boot tonight, and he's, you know, still trying to do everything he possibly can, but he's certainly, you know, he's done a remarkable job with his team. And enough about the
but we were far from in the right mind frame tonight, and, you know, they just hit us. Well, we told us, you know, sometimes you get punched in the mouth and sometimes you get denied.
You know, the one thing that they were able to do, I thought, was so monumental in this basketball game. The early lead put the crowd out of the game, and you guys packed this gymnasium. It was pretty much standing room only at 6:15 today.
Right. You know, and our crowd was here to support our kids, and you know, we truly appreciate that. And I'm sorry, I apologize as a coach for not making sure that we gave them a better showing tonight. Like I said, I take responsibility for those situations when we're as bad as what we were tonight. You know, I'll take full responsibility. I always do. With that being said, I'll just go ahead and make the statement that, you know, we're going to draw for the region Saturday. we're going to let it sting tonight, as bad as it was, as ugly as it was, and we're not going to get down about it. You know, there are some teams at the region that we have beaten and some teams that we have competed with. And, you know, we're going to try to get our minds right, and we're going to spend however many days of prep getting ready for whoever it is.
Coach, we've talked about this so much, the opportunity to play host to this tournament in this gymnasium. First time since 1984, you guys got it inside the building. There was a lot of logistical moving pieces. The administration, you guys pulled it off magnificently. A hat tip to you and kudos for everything you guys have done this entire week. You put on a phenomenal tournament.
We appreciate it. I know a lot of people were probably very skeptical, probably including you guys. You know, where's our room going to be? Where's the space going to be? And, you know, like you said, our administration has done a great job of getting everything prepared for us, trying to make the situation for our kids to be the best it could be for our kids. Crowd's phenomenal, and 17 points, I don't know if that's ever happened since I've been coaching, but you know, we didn't give anybody any reason to cheer tonight, and you know, well, we gave Russell a reason to cheer, I guess, but you know, we're still proud of our kids, how hard they worked to punch that ticket on Monday night, and you know, we hope that our fan support continues because our kids have had an excellent year, and we're not going to let this one game define us in our season.
Jay, a pleasure, my man.
Hey,
we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Jay Fight joining us here in post-game coverage. All right, let's take a break. When we return, we'll continue our coverage here in post-game. Russell is the 63rd District champion, and our coverage continues after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, you know, several years, and I think
Tri-State Ophthalmology and Tri-State Surgery Center say good luck to all teams in the basketball tournament. Doctors John Gross, Carter Gussler, Josh Gross, and Josh Daniel provide surgical and medical management of eye disease, including cataracts, glaucoma, dry eye, and diabetes. Dr. Josh Gross is now performing LASIK surgery. Call 606-324-2451 to schedule a free LASIK consultation. Good luck to all the teams in the basketball tournament.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
County tonight by a score of 58-7 up in that diamond press. And when that diamond press starts working like it did tonight, good things happen. How big was the emphasis on that, of forcing those turnovers in the backcourt that leads to those easy buckets?
I mean, our pressure is just really hard to handle, and then we just get a lot of people moving and going, and then they just get easy shots. So it really helps.
How much did you get going in the first half like you did? You had 16 points all in the first half, but what was it? You started finding that rhythm that you were able to drop in those easy buckets.
I mean, my teammates were finding me, and we were just moving the ball, and I just felt it, so I just kept going, and it was going in.
Shaylin she was just dishing the dime everywhere tonight. She only ends up with 9 points. I would say she probably pushed close to 10 assists in this contest.
Yeah.
When you have her like that facilitates the basketball and gets other people involved, how much more dangerous offensively does that make you guys?
It helps us a ton.
Coach, when you guys went in at the locker room.
Just to not stop, and we need to just play like it's a region game, and just get us focused for that and just keep pushing. So.
I know I talked to her after the game Monday night, and you guys went in 12 turnovers in the first half, and I said, what was the word? She said, clean it up.
Yeah.
You guys had 4 turnovers the rest of the ball game. You had 4 turnovers in the first half here. You end up with 7. Do you feel like that you're maybe out of that first game jitters, you got all that stuff out of the way, kind of settled in, and allowed you guys to get back to playing the way you play?
Yeah, I think we all just kind of settled down and just played how we do, and I don't know, I think we're just getting better and better for region, so it's good.
Go back to the game against Cooper. You guys got hammered.
Yes.
And since then, it's been a different looking team. Was that a kind of a gut check moment for you guys to figure out where you were? You were under 500 for the season. People were really starting to doubt Russell, whether you guys were going to still to be. And here you go and put up one of the most dominating wins in 63rd District Tournament history. Was that one of those moments?
I mean, yeah, they're a great team. We knew it was going to be a hard game, and it kind of just flipped the switch for us and just, like, how much harder we have to play in order to make it to state and win region and just how good the teams can be. So it really helped us a lot.
Off to Moorhead next week. How exciting are you?
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be good.
Bella, congratulations. Nice win tonight.
Thank you.
Bella Quinn joining us here in the postgame show. We'll take our final break. When we return, we'll wrap it up here tonight from the Jungle. 58-17. Victory for the Red Devils. Back after this on the Coed Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup.
The break room favorite. And for those that schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here in Vanceburg as we crown the district champ tonight. Russell defeats Lewis County 58-17. Two other finals to pass along to you. Morgan County is your 62nd district champion on the girls. Jim Forrest and Coach Hayer Easterling will join me there for Moorhead State. We'll break everything down and get you ready for all the action that begins next Monday over at Moorhead State. All week long we'll be at Moorhead State. The girls' championship will play on Saturday. And then the following Monday will be the boys' semifinals championship on Tuesday. All of that action can be seen right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network. Well, a big hat tip to our crew tonight. Austin Ray is not with us, so we had to do a hat tip into, and a tagging, I should say, to Ben Spicer. And Spicer come in and absolutely kills it, of course. Spicer takes care of some great stuff, does a lot of great things for us here. We're happy to have him along with us here at the Cool Hits Sports Network team. But some on-court interviews and some great camera work. Of course, Felicia Collier on the courtside camera and rocking it out as always. And my executive producer and right-hand man here, MJ McKay, making things go round while I get a chance to call this basketball game. And he does a fabulous job with everything that he does. That's it for us here in the Jungle. We switch back over to the big gymnasium tomorrow night as we'll crown a boys champion at 7 p.m. The countdown to tip-off coverage begins. Get your hair out of the shot, Ben Spicer, at 6:35 right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network. For MJ McKay, Felicia Collier, and Ben Spicer, I'm James Collier saying good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow night at 6:35 right here on the Cool Hits